The Tale of Naruto Uzumaki.
Enemy mouse.
Cause in my lab I got beat, in my lab I got heat, in my lab I got rhyme, in my lab I got phone, in my lab I got skills, in my lab I got rhythm, in my lab I got
Stream in my lab. Right away for the early gang. Thank you guys so much for coming in and being here. We're on a Thursday rotation now. We usually do Mondays. I missed 2 Mondays in a row, and that equates to a Thursday. Big ups to Enemy Mouse. Coming in first. Toad Sparks with a quick second. Welcome in. Slick Waddle, our featured artist. Check out the new Starting Soon screen. Some incredible artwork from our good friend at SL, aka at Slick Waddle. Dude, thank you. And Enemy Mouse for 18 months. Thank you so much for resubscribing. I've got you. Shog's got you on the board. And we're going to talk about all of that and more very soon. Just going to wait for those pre-rolls to hit. You know what it is. We'll get started soon. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
The Tale of Naruto Uzumaki.
Almost 2 years with our good friend Toad Sparks, dude. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to play you a little ditty here that I feel like represents exactly how I feel. Hang on. Hang on. Liked songs. Hang on. This is every time Toad Sparks enters the chat. You ready? This is how I feel. And then you resubscribe, so just double it. Or even triple it at this point. Toad Sparks said, no thanks for those ads, by the way. 23 months subscribed says, incoming ad break? I don't think so. If you don't want to see the ads, please consider subscribing. Right now, I've got Toad Sparks and Enemy Mouse are the first two for our February subscribers. And I got to get the freaking giveaways ready. Oh my God. Okay. All right. All right. I reminded myself we got there. We technically haven't started yet. We're okay.
The Tale of Naruto Uzumaki.
March! Early squad? You are. You early. Thank you. Thank you, dude, for 10 months. Got about a minute and a half left before those ads. Last chance before we get started. If anybody haven't said hi to yet, please feel free. Say hi, say hey, say how are you. Give me a wave, give me a 1 or a 2. Hit me with the big or hot, or 51 if you're an OG. I'm so excited. And with that, 2026 ad season comes to a close. And the Premiership season saw a notable tally of players inadvertently finding their own net. How many own goals were scored? A total of 24 own goals were recorded during the 2001-2002 English Premiership season. I don't even know if that was English, but I appreciate the news. I appreciate the information. Gang, it's been a while. Please forgive me. I fear I may have forgotten how to do. Yeah, what's a Premiership? No clue. Slick. Your guess is as good as mine on that one. And with that, what do you say we get started? Welcome back. Hi. Hey. Oh. Whoa. What's this? Where am I? Whoa. Look at this. Here we are. Here are we back again. It is Thursday, February 5th, 2026, 7:45 p.m. Central Time. I'm just going to start doing the date and time now at the top of every show. I should start dating and timing all of these things. It's good to see you. How are you? I have so much to talk about. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know what to do. I don't even know how to stream anymore. I've been away for too long, and I fear I've forgotten how to do anything related to stream. Where am I? What is this place called? The Shogundieveld? The hell is that? What the heck is even that? What does that mean? Look at this. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's beautiful, isn't it? Hey, I recognize some of these things. Hey, I've made some of these things. Hey, I know some of these things. I know that guy. I know who that guy is. Oh, wait a second. Oh, what's he doing over there? Watch out. Oh, hey. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this guy live right now? I can follow him right now on twitch.tv. Oh, it's a map. I like maps. Check this out, gang. With my whole heart, it is my privilege to introduce to you the new and improved Shogundy merch fourth wall shop, courtesy of the illustrious, the amazing, the legendary, the meme master herself, Raina B. I gotta give a tremendous shout out for everything that your eyes are looking at on your screen, on your phone, or on your new battle station, perhaps. Wherever you view twitch.television, you are looking at 100% the design idea creation of Raina B. I was so humbly able to lend her ear and her eyes and gave her some notes that just, I mean, truly blew me away. I really didn't even give that much. And it's just so, I gotta say, between this and the Stoon and the Starting Soon is what I call it. I call it Stoon. It is such an unbelievable honor to be able to showcase and feature other people's talent and skill and art. Slick reached out and just dropped that in my DMs, and I'll be honest, I still cannot believe that you did that. Raina going above and beyond. I mean, truly, like there's so much in here to you guys that, like, we have all of our shirts, we have all of our hats, we have some other stuff going on, you know, and then like you can go through, you can check out all the social media links, pages of my Instagram, recent videos and stuff that I've been working on. You can go check that out over on !YT or YouTube to see all those videos and stuff going on. But I just like, I look at this and it feels exactly like what my mind envisioned when I was thinking like Shogundy Veld needs more like this feeling of like nature and environments and just a world coming to life, and so much of, oh, and I'm live. You can't see it, but down here in the, I'm live. I didn't know it did that. I'm learning so much about fourth wall stores and digital interfaces and just so much good stuff happening over here. So we got a new Starting Soon screen. We got a new merch store. We got new merch items for you guys, and lots of cool stuff coming for our subscribers. Big shout out again, Enemy Mouse, Toad Sparks, and Mayhem Marge. Marv, so good to see you. What's up, dude? What's up? What's up? Cody, what's good? Aw, shit. Yeah, W Raina B. W Slick Waddle, by the way. I'm upset that I'm not seeing. Yeah, in case you need an alibi, is how my grandma starts all of her voicemails. Yeah, that's good. That's good for me then. I should start doing grandpa voicemail intros then. Ethan Biz, it's so good to see you. I need at least 1 billion more clapping celebration emotes just all over the screen and in any particular order. Yeah, you can go hype, you can go jam, just like go nuts for Slick and Raina, because we just like, I cannot believe that I get to come here and I get to share this with you guys. It's truly been like, I think the last couple of weeks has been some of the most like transforming, wholesome, like just gratitude driven, the most unbelievable events have happened to me in the last 2 weeks, and I'm having such a hard time organizing my thoughts and just making sure that I give credit and thanks and appreciation where credit, thanks, and appreciation are due. Yeah, go check out the freaking merch store because there's a lot of cool stuff in there. There was a bunch of cool stuff in there, but there's even more cool stuff coming in almost by the week, and even something today that I will show you guys shortly. Everybody who's here, the store looks fantastic, dude. Thank you. And it's all Raina B. And like, I can't even sit here and pretend like this is like my efforts and work. This is all, everything that you're seeing, all Raina B. And a couple of other weirdos that I've been spotted, I've been known to hang out with. And there's me right now talking about it on Twitch. It's everything I've ever wanted and more. So thank you guys for sharing what you love to do with me. Your artwork, your digital design work, your time, your presence. Color scheme is perfection. I couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. So cool. And last month was kind of weird. We had, let me actually go through, find something a little different, something a little differente. Because I'm starting to get distracted from the music, and I don't want to be distracted. I want to be kind of soul groove funky. Yeah. Yeah. That's what the doctor ordered. That's exactly it. I don't want to be distracted. I want to stay on task, on target. I want to stay focused, and get through all my announcements and share with you guys all the good news, all the good news, all the good news. Wow. Okay. So January last month was a little weird. It was a little weird. We saw each other last here on the 19th of January. Does that sound right? Yeah, that was like over 2 weeks ago. Man, I'm never going to hit partner at this rate if I take 2 weeks off in between streams. That's going to be difficult. Don't worry, we'll figure it out. We'll get there. Listen, all right. There's a lot to cover. So don't focus too hard on how long it's been. Think about how great it is to be here now, and how many more times we're going to see each other in the near future. Okay. So last I saw you, it was the 19th, and that week, my plan, I remember, it's all coming back to me. It's all flooding back in. I remember that I was talking about making some updates, mentioning the merch store, mentioning some new items, some artwork and giveaways, and things were happening. And not only did we get the updates from Raina B and have been collaborating and working with her continuously, but we also got Slickwaddle to submit some incredible art. I didn't even ask you for that, too, by the way. Just made it. Just because. Just felt like it. I mean, like, dude. I just... Look at it. I know! I'm blown away. I sincerely just cannot believe how much attention to detail you got. And, like, this is a huge... The density, right? The details on this one, massive. You got the tabletop, you got the notes, you got the armor, the Shogun sitting style, the dice tower. Hang on, look at this. Look at this. Look at how detailed this is. You got the freaking the pop art style. What is that called? The halftones in here in between. So good, dude. The whole Shogundi veiled sitting there, even like you managed to change it to like to the angle of the table. Like it's laid out in front of me. Just next level shit, dude. Seriously. Well done. I think it was like right about here. Incredible shit. All looks amazing. 100 out of 10. Oh, that rules. Yeah, right. Isn't that sick? It's breaking my brain that you haven't streamed in 2 weeks. What the hell is time? Why time, in fact? Why time even, Ethan? There's only so much time left, and you've got a head to worry about. You have your head you gotta worry about. There's not much time left for your head. I'll be keeping an eye out for that one. 2 weeks pass. And I remember talking about all these changes. This is true. And all these things that I had plans for, and new segments and we get hit by a fucking unbelievable ice storm. This was something, I don't know best way to show you this, but just to get a sense of like where I'm from, okay, we do get snow every once in a while. I'm worried of doing this maybe compromising because it's kind of, well, okay, no, I could probably show you this one. We usually get snow And when we do, it's like every other year, and then it's like every 5 years we'll actually get like a snowstorm. And by our measurement, it's really not even like more than 6 inches on the ground, but it'll freeze. And because of the humidity and, you know, the circumstances of this climate, it gets dangerous like to drive around. And we had a really bad ice storm like 5 years ago, right when Mrs. Shogun and I were first spending time together. I remember because she came out to visit, and I was living with Sorrow at the time. And then this year, completely different. So let me try and do this from here. If you can see the tree itself, this is in our neighborhood. Every like inch of every tree completely encased in ice, and it got so heavy that it drooped down to the street, and then when it connected with the street, it locked, and like the whole thing was just frozen over. So like the tree normally like this, then slowly drooped and bent, and then got like frozen to the ground. Trees snapping and falling everywhere, cars getting covered in branches, and just completely. Oh yeah, this was a really cool shot too. We just got this little buddy hanging out in the frozen tree. I'll probably try and share this in the Discord later, just because it through this doesn't do it justice. And we lost power. We lost power. I remember that one. Crazy. We lost power for like 3 days, and by the third day, it really starts to settle in that so much of our world and our worlds, plural, are interconnected through power and electricity and the internet. And I think I did okay on like the first like 24 to 48 hours, but 48 to 72 really starts testing you. And I don't know, maybe I have a weaker will than some, but we really started getting introspective and weighing our options. And we live in an apartment, which thankfully does have a fireplace. But we only had like 2 days of firewood, and we were running out. And I thankfully had just gotten my tires done recently, so I was able to like get out on the road very carefully driving around. But I was trying to find wood. I was just trying to find firewood to keep us warm through the night. And it started getting really cold in our apartment. It was like getting down to the 30s, and we have 2 dogs, so we were just more worried about them and their well-being, you know, like we don't give a shit. Fuck us. Like we want to make sure the dogs stay warm. Priorities, right? And I had come back, and basically, long story short, my neighbor comes home right behind us, and I couldn't tell if he was like waiting to see if I was leaving so he could get my parking spot. But he ended up coming out and was like, "Hey, are you getting ready to leave again?" I was like, "No, I just got back. I just parked. I'm good." And he's like, "Okay, we're gonna unload the car, and then we'll move." So I think he was just trying to make sure like he wasn't blocking us in or something. So I had left. Dogs were freaking out, so I go back upstairs, and then she's in her car charging up our power bank for our phones, because we had just gone through all the power in our power bank at that point. And she texts me, and she's like, "They have firewood. Like they're unloading a whole car of firewood." I promise why I'm telling you this will make sense. Just give me a minute and let me catch up here. 100% would go crazy after 1 day with all my gizmos had died and I ran out of snacks. Yeah. I had an ice storm 1 year, the same ice covered trees. One froze up at the house. The power line took it down, the whole thing, caused an electrical arc across the ground, and the wire started a small fire in the basement. Oh my God. Was that like recently, or was that like years ago prior? That's insane. Robbed them. No, Slick, no, we weren't there yet. We were not total barbarian or savage mode yet. We were getting close. We do not rob the years. Oh my God, 2 weeks outage. I cannot imagine. Going 3 days was starting to get tough. I cannot imagine 2 weeks. Definitely soft by comparison then. So my neighbor is bringing home firewood, And something in me when she texted me that, I was just like, you should go back out there. I went back in, I settled the dogs down because they were all riled up because we were both coming and going out of the apartment. But I go back out there and they're like unloading the firewood. And I was just like, hey, do you guys need help? Like, just try to be nice, like lead with kindness. I was like, do you guys need help? Because I didn't feel good about the way that I replied or like I responded in that moment, because he was just asking me if I was gonna try and get back out, and I was just like, nah. Like, I thought he was trying to take my parking spot, so in my head I kind of came off as a dick and I felt bad. So I was like, you know what, go back out there, try again, be neighborly. And what's crazy is that he was like, no, I don't need help. But well, actually, here, can you come and grab this? So we go back to the car. He's like, his whole back seat is full of like extra wood scraps and stuff, and he's got a 24 he's got a 24 case of Coors Light. So he's like, you can grab this. I was like, bet. All right, I can carry that up for you. And then ends up splitting the firewood with us. Gave us a ton of just like extra stuff to burn. And then I was like, okay, let me do this. And I go back inside. I decline the beer and I bring out my own beverages. And I was like, I'd feel better if I give you trade. So I gave him a couple beers, bring the firewood inside. And then we just got to like talk for a little bit, like in the freezing cold, sharing a couple of lagers, splitting the firewood. And then we ended up getting some like fire starters and matches and stuff, and shared some of those with them as well. Did you make any s'mores over the fire? Unfortunately, did not get s'mores materials, but we did think about it after the fact. He saved the day, man. He really just like, and it was such a cool moment. The reason why I shared this is it was such, yeah, March, it was really important to get to know our neighbor, and he did something really nice for us. Literally saved us, because that night, the rest of the firewood that he gave us kept us warm till like 10:30 until we went to bed. So really came through. And then thankfully our power came back on the next day. And it was just a really like wholesome, tender moment of like, you really got to get to know your neighbors, because in, you know, times of great stress and when, you know, you have no power and you don't know what's going on. We had tons of food too, which I offered, but like they were good. They had beer, they had everything else. It was just like, I was like, please take as much as you need. And you'll never know when you need to team up to fight the federal government. Also true. Also facts. In Minecraft, in a video game, in Minecraft. So they don't come after us. We got to get the upper hand. We got to get the first strike bonus. So yeah, I was really just like, obviously not ideal for us to lose power and to go through that and to just kind of like stress a little bit. Obviously, like we were okay and we made it through, and I think did everything else accordingly, like took care of ourselves and kept the dogs warm, bundled up at night, you know, layers and layers of clothing and all that. But I think more than anything, just having that really like cool moment and like helping your neighbor was really important, because I had not had that renting and being in apartments. I really can't even recall the last time like I got to know my neighbors, probably since college. And over the last like 12 years, you know, or over the last 10 years of like renting and being on my own and living in and around people, I kind of realized like, you know, we're not necessarily like shut-ins, but we're not as neighborly as I feel like we could be. And in that moment, just that moment that I felt like you should go back out there and you should say something, you should offer to help, was really important to act on, because I ended up making a new friend. I ended up getting to know our neighbor. We ended up staying warm that night. We, you know, feel like I have someone that we can rely on. while we're still here. And just wanted to share that as like a note of like this wave of good positive energy and like the feeling of being connected with your community and the good nature of what I feel like is like I try to operate and live my life in a way where like try to be very friendly and kind, came back tenfold. And in a moment where we really, really needed it, it happened. Raina B, it's so good to see you. Welcome in. Running into big and hot 2026. Oh, how are you, my friend? When the world is burning, all we have is community. Yeah, and like Marge said, you know, it's so important when it comes time for the communities to fight back, the good vibes of humanity. Yeah, the faith in humanity being restored is basically TLDR. I don't know any of my apartment neighbors. Some I've lived next to them for years now and never introduced ourselves even, right? And I feel like it was important to do that. And what a great moment to have and to like share a beer and some firewood with your neighbor was something I have not experienced before. And I'm really glad just like I acted on that feeling and that urge. And I will always remember my neighbor for that. So yeah, power went out for 3 days. It was getting kind of scary. We made it through. Power comes back on, and the way that things timed out, right? So during that time, we had already planned a trip to go visit some friends up in Chicago and Illinois. And we had planned this trip probably 2 months ago, at least. I'm actually making a little hello new neighbor greeting cards for our new place to try and avoid stranger vibes. Oh my God, that's so smart. You guys are great. I'm going to probably say that about 11 more times. So just going to go ahead and get the first two out of the way. You and Mike are just the best. I think that's a really sweet gesture and also prevents your neighbors from thinking that, you know, that you guys are unapproachable. That's so sweet to think ahead and to do that. And I hope the moving is going well. And I know Mike's probably about to go live, has already, will be, but just really, really stoked. Okay, just making sure I'm checking all my notifications and everything. Really stoked for both of you and what comes next. That's so sick that you guys are about to enter a new era and a new wave of y'all's space and your home and all of that. Manifesting all the good things for you and all the homies. Yeah, you guys deserve it too, truly. Definitely don't want the neighbors to think you'll rob them for their firewood. No. Give them the welcome cards, the hello new neighbors. Tell them your firewood is safe. We're stocked up. If you need some, let us know. You know, kind of vibes that. No, I'm not gonna go full barbarian just yet. Okay. Yep. All good. Caught up. Yep. So it'll be in the footnotes. We'll need firewood weekly. Yeah, weekly firewood tithe in like super fine print under all the hearts and glitter and everything. Speaking of Raina B and Michael Bliss and friends of ours, love a good tithe. Me too. Pay your tithe today. Call now. Pay your tithe today. I had this plan to go and visit some friends up in Chicago, and the plans quickly changed, but I would argue instantly for the better. So after our power went out, and then I think I had messaged in the Discord that we had been waiting for our internet to come back online because that got delayed. And it was the 27th. And then we weren't sure how it was going to play out with stream the following Monday, right? So by the 29th, internet had come back on, but we were leaving to go out of town the next morning, and gone Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, coming back home Tuesday this week. I realized that, I wanted to go live and do this stream before we left. But I just did not have enough time to like get everything set up and planned and proper. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to focus on enjoying this trip. And I'm really glad I did, because I think I would have been upset that I didn't get everything done in time. But we had no power and no internet for like 5 days. So I was trying to give myself a little bit more grace with that. And I was like, let's wait. Let's come back home. I got to go to work and get caught up there. I'm sliding around the timeline a little bit too, because there's more news with that. But got up to Chicago safely. At that point, the roads had all cleared, and was really excited now to like get out of town, take a nice trip. My partner and I also brought Poppy, which was amazing. She did so good. She's such a good dog. I really am just like, more than all of like her friendliness and her just very like curious nature. I'm so glad that she rides really well in the car. She didn't cry a single time. She was probably restless, but she really didn't show it. And she did so good on her potty breaks and everything. Like, just such a sweet girl. So good. Having her meet people too. And she was like obviously very excited. And I'm sure friends here can attest. She's just such a little ball of sunshine. And it was so great to just like get out of town and take her on a little adventure. She's our little road warrior, man. And then like spending time with friends, being in Chicago too. I really am like honestly upset that we have not come up to visit sooner. Now knowing there's so many the friendos nearby, it just coupled with what I feel like is a much better, well-built, well-laid out city. And it was so easy to get around and do things. And we really didn't even have a plan, honestly. We just wanted to go up there and hang out and run around and take suggestions. Had to go to Portillo's, absolutely. A must. Had a few other recommendations for food and just like things to do, but we just played it by ear. And I honestly think it was one of the best vacations that we've taken together. And like almost 6 years now that we've been together, we both just loved it. We did. I'd tell you by Monday and coming back home Tuesday, we did not want to leave. We had such a good time with you guys. And you and your city treated us so well. It reminded me of the moment when I got to know my neighbor and just how friendly everybody was to us, and the feeling of like, I haven't been to Chicago since like 2012. I had only ever been once before for Lollapalooza, and was very much there and in Grant Park and Lollapalooza. So I didn't really get a good opportunity to like explore or experience Chicago proper. And that was 14 years ago. So it probably has changed a little bit. And then we get this whole plan together for dinner on Saturday night. And thankfully had the awareness to reach out to Mike and Raina, who also joined us. And I got to say, you had already done all of this for this community prior, and like talking with you and getting to know Mike a little bit more. The fact that y'all would go out of your way and spend time with us, have a meal, like sit down and have a meal, like that's a big deal. I think like to come in to a bunch of other people that you've never met before. And not only that, but like brought gifts and was just like immediately, I feel like not only like matched the vibe and lit up the room, but it felt like all of us just were like we were all like we've been friends for years, and there's really not much more I can say that hasn't already been said. And I reached out and it was just like it was so great just to share that moment with you guys. I wish we had more time. I wish there was like 2 more weeks uninterrupted that we could just run around and be in it and be there. But truly, I think getting to know y'all and making that trip and doing it for us was so much better than I could have ever hoped. And it means the world that you have shared so much of yourselves, not just with me, but with Cartoonia, greater Cartoonia, and just being yourselves, just doing exactly what we're all supposed to do here, and that's make art and help each other and build these communities up. And I just it was a full circle moment for sure, sitting there and just being surrounded by people that we care about. So thank you for that. I want to go to Chi-Town someday. You should. It's incredible. It really is unlike any other city that I've been to. And I have had the privilege to be able to like go to other countries and places too. Chicago's just different, man. It's unlike anything else I've experienced, at least in the States. Y'all should go. I love Portillo's. It's so good. Such a lovely invite. Was stoked to meet everyone. The vibes were immaculate. It just beautiful souls. And Dog Dude can really cook some meat. He was hogging them tongs like crazy. He was tong hogging like no one's business. And I tell you, tong hogs. He was going nuts. He was going nuts on that. Can't confirm. Turbo Scuff, welcome in, dude. Hope you're doing well. Chris Mack, how are you? Hey, check this out. Hey, Chris, check this out. Huh? Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. Yo, did you get pizza from Papa Pizza Zaza? Tom is here. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Welcome in, Tong Hog. First time chatter. How are you? I used to live just on the north side of Chicago. Oh, sick, dude. Yeah. So we kind of stayed in like the northwest area of town. It was super fun. This is what I am saying. All the pieces coming together in the fucking wild, and it's so good. It's so good, isn't it, Chris? So good. All the little pieces, gobbling them up, getting them together. So good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Huge fan, Tong Hog. Yeah, he was cooking us. Yeah, trees. So. That trip was incredible. And I'll tell you even more than that, some other unbelievable news. You've probably heard through the grapevine. Showbuddy's got a new job. Showbuddy finally did it. Finally got a new job. And it is fucking life-changing, man. Showjobby. Yeah, Showbuddy got new Showjobby. And it is quite literally life-changing. I will not dox myself, even though I almost just said where it was. But it's going to require us to move. And I literally got the offer the second day we were out of power. I got it on my phone. I got the email for it. And have been like, since we've come back home, having all the conversations about like what to do and how we're going to move and who's helping us and this and that. And it's going to be a drive. We're going to have to get over there. But you know what? It's just exactly, I think, what we need. And it's a fresh start. And if that just isn't the freaking reason for the season, that so much of what's been going on in my life has been fresh starts and starting over and rebuilding and reforging and getting help from friends to make this into the thing that I think it always has been, but just needs a little bit more polish and organization. So thank you guys. Thank you for all the congrats. Thank you for celebrating with me is kind of what this is. Also a celebration, catch up, announcements, big updates, do some giveaways here in a little bit, and just letting you guys know what's going on with me. So yes, new job. Yes, moving. Still IT. Yeah. Same world, same realm of work, but just a little bit further away than we originally had planned. But yeah, pretty poggers, pretty dope. Got the new job and immediately bid on the Logan Paul Illustrator. Yeah, I had to, you know, I haven't gotten paid for the new gig yet, Chris, but I did have to secure the bid. I do owe a couple of loan sharks a lot of money for that, but it's going to be worth it. It's going to be good. I'll get the Pikachu Illustrator rare, and we're gonna win it on the Goldman auction. We're gonna grab it. We're gonna display it prominently here on the wall behind me as well. Are you moving to Chicago? No. Chicago was planned and set aside for months. Unfortunately, the job is not in Chicago, but it was right before we left that I found out I got it, and then so that trip kind of turned into a like hang out with friends and celebration trip as well. He's moving many miles over many moons. Yeah, many galaxies far, far away. When I say drive, actually, what I mean is we're getting in a star class ship, and we're gonna sail out to a new planet where my job is. It's an IT in a galaxy far, far away. Good for you, my boy. Yeah, it's kind of nuts how this is all shaped up and how it all played out. Hawaii? Not gonna say where it is, but. just know there will come a time where we'll need to move and get settled. So gonna talk about scheduling and stuff as well in a little bit. No whammies. So you told everyone where in Kentucky you're moving, or should I call you Colonel?
Naruto Uzumaki.
Congrats on the new gig, Show Jobby. Bow to the beard. Hitting us with the 17-monther, dude. Thank you. Thank you for being here, for subscribing, for the congratulations, man. Wow, it's a long time. I cannot believe so many of you have been here for almost 2 years. Feels like just yesterday, you know? Fell into Cartoonia and met so many of you. I hate moving, even when it's just across town. Me too. But I'll tell you, it's the kind of job, Slick, that I'm not gonna have to lift a finger, and that's pretty poggers. I am very excited for this next step and this direction that we're heading. The opportunity to start again. The implication that this could quite literally give us a yard and a house big enough with a yard for the dogs. That is one of the coolest feelings in the world. Because I think that's all we've wanted for the last couple of years. I would love people said places, whatever place they were going to, like, ooh, very close. Yeah, we'll do hot and cold, like different time zone, or we'll still streaming will actually still be on the same time. That's as close as you're getting. My time. That's so badass. That's extremely poggers. Hawaii, ooh, very close. Ohio, ooh, very close. Alaska, ooh, very close. Dreams are real. Yeah, dude. Nail on the head, mom boy. 500 bonus points for mom boy. Dreams are real. Dreams are real. They can be manifested and they will show up exactly when they need to. And so much of, I think, what we have been trying to do and at times struggling to do, and even when we were struggling, doing our best and doing it gracefully. I should say as well, very gracefully. Um, it's one of the first times in my life that I feel like I deserve it. I've shared this with a couple people, and I say that in no small way due to the fact that I have always historically been someone who counted myself out before I even had the chance to succeed or pursue something or do something that I was brave enough to dream up. Um, and that's big. That's a big feeling. Um, it may not seem that way to others. It may not feel that as important to other people. Um, but brave and badass and believing in yourself. Which is so funny because we talked about that with Naruto. Um, great role model is deserve the win, deserve a victory, deserve the chance to dream and to pursue that dream with my whole heart and my whole ass. But we're very excited, and truly, I think what it will unlock is not only the financial security and the yard for the dogs and the ability to pursue other dreams. It means that I will be able to do this with so much more ease and run events for other friends and people online with more resources and access to things that just we've never been able to do before. I get to redo my office. I get to redo my lab, my forge on the other side. I'm so excited for that. I get to put more time back into the things that I love, which I do want to show you one of the things that I made while we had no power as well. There's so many things to talk about still. I can't believe it. I've been yapping for an hour now. It's unbelievable. And it's so many of you, I think, have already felt that way or have just expressed words of encouragement to me over the years. Some of you subscribing, freaking coming up on 2 years, but as long as you've been around and as long as you've known me, it's just like the amount of gratitude that I have for what's happening right now. I don't think I can measure it. It feels like my cup is just constantly overflowing. Very close to the moon, yes. And Bellator, so good to see you. Welcome in. And all equal distances from the moon. I hope it's not Ohio. Yeah, definitely not. I like this new job as it allows you to breathe a bit. Yeah, and work on your other stuff. Exactly, Chris. Imposter syndrome sucks hard. It really does. Another bonus, more tattoo money. Got to find a new artist too. We are whole ass excited for you guys. Yeah, thank you. Sort of a gateway dream situation. Yeah, it really is. I'm big on believing in yourself, believing in greatness and getting people out of the mindset that it isn't bragging. Yeah, I don't tell you about my success because I'm bragging. I do so because it means you totally can too. Yeah, and that's kind of where I'm at. And now I want to see all of our other friends succeed. I talked about this with you, and I mentioned it a bit to our good friend Do More Cool Stuff. But if I could ever get to a point that like I could comfortably sponsor others, like how all of you have believed in and supported me and this community, whether it's like through subscriptions or donations or whatever, participating in events and stuff. But like if I could sincerely like sponsor other streamers and put up, put up a means to like, give people that one up and just a little bit of a boost. That's exactly where I want to be. I'll tell you this. I want to be the next Chris Mack. Okay, Chris Mack for mayor for Twitch, and then when you're ready to retire, Chris, I think I'm going to take the mantle from you. I think I'm going to be the next Chris. Just freaking helping people make their dreams come true. It's truly, I think, long-term goals is where I would like to be, but I have a lot of other little goals and plans and stuff to make first before we get there. So totally means that you can too. I love that. First of many dreams that will come true. I'm so excited to see where your new quest takes you. Thank you, Bellator. I love your new name, by the way. It's just really chef's kiss, really good. Redo your office, your lab, get a house, a yard, and maybe, hey, get a fucking passport. 100% pay. Yeah, all right, get the passport going. That'll be next. This is going to be great. 2026 is a big year for you. This is going to be so cool. I'm truly like over the moon, Chris. Where I'll be staying, over the moon as well. So much that's happened in these past couple weeks and these past couple months. I feel like it kind of all started on the back of the film festival and the Reverie, which was about dreams. It was about pursuing the things that make you happy. It's about doing the thing because that's what being a human is. And since then, it just boom, 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 boom. Like it feels like I'm climbing the metaphysical dream stairmaster right now. And I'm not getting off just yet. Matt Gundy is a dream ticket. Thank you. Yeah. So new job. Great little vacation. Had a really crazy couple of weeks. We're back. We're getting passports. We'll be done weeks after you settle. I just need to come to Canada for a bit. Just in the plan thought stages right now. We should bind the curtain and moving a bit quick. Yeah. We'll talk more for sure. The good news is as well, Chris, with this new job, I get a good chunk of PTO in my bank and a bunch more holidays and benefits that will enable me again to do other things besides work. But I'm very, very just, again, very grateful for all of it. None of it is lost on me. I'm doing my best to kind of like recap everything for you guys and what's been going on. And what we're going to do today is talk about some of our new subscriber benefits. So I believe since the last stream, Feebass, hang on, Pokey Catch. Beard is looking fresh. Yeah, we're getting a pretty decent red beard going. I think this is probably the longest I've grown it out in a couple years. This is probably the longest I've grown it out in a couple years. It's keeping me warm. When we were in freaking sub-zero temperatures, it was keeping me very warm. So we had Wizard Beard art coming. Let's do a Shogundy learns how to do a kickflip stream. Bad Street, I'm way ahead of you. My skateboard is on the way, and I'll do it next time on Bad Street. Huh? What do you think about that? Bad Street, thank you for the year streak. 15 months, but on a year's streak, you hit me with every month since last February. And then some. 15 months, dude. Done. Yeah. Fuck yeah. It's good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. I hope puppy life is treating you well. We were just there. Oh my God, actually, last year. Hey. We got Poppy a year ago. In like 7 days. Way too much work. It sucks, dude. One thing I can always appreciate about you, Bad Street, is you're never going to pull any punches with me. You're going to tell me exactly what's going on. You're brutally honest. And I appreciate that because it does suck in the beginning. It's worth it. I know you already know this, and I'm sure you and Izzy are having a blast, but it does suck for a little bit. I promise it gets better. It's been a year already. Yeah, man. It's been a year. We got her. No. Sorry. It'll be a year at the end of the month. Her birthday is is December 11th. So we were measuring her age by I thought February 11th was her gotcha day. That's not correct. we got her towards the end of February. So a couple more weeks before her gotcha day. But that's just crazy that we're at the year mark now coming up. Got to play an adoptiversary. Got to play an adopt-aversary for Izzy later this month too. Oh my gosh, that's right. Yeah. And then Bombstar got his dog around the same time as us too. So he's coming up on a year as well. Holy shit. Those ads are coming up again, by the way, since we've been yapping. I've been yapping for about an hour. Consider subscribing. Greatly supports the channel. Get a ton of subscriber bonuses, and I'll tell you more right now before the ads go up. So we had an amazing January. I gotta do one thing here. Oop. I gotta do one thing here. I gotta just check in with the homie. I gotta check in with the homie. Hey, because you got Poppy, and then on the second I got my Izzy. That's right. Speaking of, I made the dog on Instagram. Did you really, Cody? Oh, that's so sick. I gotta make sure I'm following. I gotta make sure I'm on there. We had an amazing January where all of you subscribers know about this over in our Discord. If you join the Discord and you're a subscriber to the channel, you have access to the Sub Club channel and all of our January subscribers. All of you here featured will be entered into a giveaway. I think we'll probably do that next. And I have a community giveaway for you guys as well, directly from our merch store. So consider subscribing, supports the channel. You get access now to a special subscriber Discord. We have new February turts to make for 20 Turtle 6 and another special thing for 20 Turtle 6 as well. But yeah, if you got to get up and stretch, if you can't subscribe, no big deal. Now would be a really good time to get up, stretch, walk around, get some water, get some snacks, take your meds if you haven't already, check on your pets, take care of yourselves, do what you got to do. I won't do any giveaways or anything until you come back, but I do want to talk a little bit more about the Sub Club and features and things for the Shogundi Veld and Shogundi channel in perpetuity, forever and always. Don't go anywhere. So subscribers now, you get more than just ad free. You get more than emotes and little sub badges, which are probably, let's be honest, they need to be updated. They're going to be changed. Next time on Shogundi Veld Z, he talks for another hour and never moves away from his screen. Find out next week on Shogundi Veld Z. Also, we're going to go over here in a little bit, and we're going to talk about what's in this box. We're going to go over here, and we're going to talk about what's in this box in a little bit. But subscribers, you also now get your very own turtle with your name on it. And that means for the month of February, right now, I have Enemy Mouse, Toad Sparks, Mayhem Marge, Bout of the Beard, and Bad Street. The 5 of you are on the February board to be on our next giveaway for the Turtle of the Month. This was an idea that I had. Atlanta GA, baby. That's right. This link is in the promo. Thank you. Hey, that's me. Marge is here. Marge is here. The idea that I had, right, was to get everybody who supported the stream on a board, and every month we'll put you up in the sub club, do a huge shout out and giveaway, because now I can show you something new. Is you notice how everybody has the same drawing. You notice everybody has the same drawing. So we do your name, we put you on the turd of the month. So 20 Turtle 6 every month. We get a different turtle, put the subscriber name on it, give you your favorite color, add you to the board. And when you're on the board, that means you're going to be added to a giveaway, a list. All of our subscribers get put into a giveaway list, and we give you something a little special. So this is going to be the first. Hang on. Let's get back on there. Hey, let's get back on there. Uh-oh. Okay. Stand by. Nope. I planned for this. We're going to give you something very special. See, I knew it was going to backfire on me. That's why I have a contingency. I'm getting better, chat. I'm getting better at streaming. You're going to have the chance to win the completed January 20 Turtle 6 Turt. I'm still bad at streaming, brother. Come on. No. You've got the chops. You can do it. You've got. If I could get 1/16 of what Bad Street's got going on over there and dilute it and drink it in a small beverage, preferably in like the White Monster can version, I'd be great. I'd be set. We're gonna give away one of these for our subscribers, and I have a wheel for you guys. Oh, it's great. It's good. I have it on my iPad, and I have an app that I thought was going to work, but turns out I need to pay to make it work. So all of our January subscribers are here. Welcome back from the ads. If you got hit on them, you didn't miss much. But I was just recapping, letting you know, every month we're going to do a giveaway spin. All of our subscribers are here for the month of January, and you're going to be getting, you maybe saw it for a second, but I'll grab it again. You're going to be winning the very first of its kind, the January 20 Turtle 6 sticker. So from that, let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Good luck, everyone. May the odds ever be in your favor. Here we go. McForty! McForty7! Raina, if we could send a quick message to McForty so I can let them know that they've won their very first 20 Turtle 6 sticker. The proud owner of the very first. Well, the first of 12, the new 20 Turtle 6 squad coming out. We'll do the February turtle next. We'll get the drawing going and just kind of talk about a couple other things that we've got over here to share with you guys. But congratulations, dude. And I'm very excited now to have this kind of be the monthly tradition because, I'm supposed to show you that. I just feel like it's another way to give back to our subscribers and show my appreciation and gratitude and make it fun and interactive. So all of you for the February board now, you know what you're getting. You locked in your sub. You didn't even know what was going on. Now you subscribe, you get on the board, and you could win your very own 20 Turtle 6 sticker. How was that? Was that pretty good? Does that make sense? Did I make any sense at all? Does anybody have any questions about it? Does anybody else just feel like I and it don't stop coming and it don't stop coming? That's what I feel like right now. Feels like, okay, I think, nope, I've got 12 more things I'm supposed to mention. Dang it. Yeah, so we'll do the February design for the month, and then that way we can start giving credit to our subscribers on our board, and I should probably get the other giveaway done as well, right? I should probably do the other giveaway as well, right? Since you all are here, you want to do the giveaway while I set up the side cam here? Yeah, here he is. So I took the line art from our January square. Let's look at the behind the scenes, right? I did the line art, I filled it in, and I did the sticker border to upload to Fourth Wall. So we'll be giving that one out to McForty. We'll do another giveaway here in a sec for the community. But effectively now, we're in February. We're in February, and it's so cute, and it's got little hearts on it. For Lovey Day, for Valentine's Day. How'd you do that? Hey, it's all right here. It's all the power. That's the power of Pine Sol, baby. I don't know why I did that. I got lightheaded too. Oh. All right. Double dipped. It's so good to see you. Welcome, Ben. How are you? Glad you made it. Ooh, the border really makes them pop. Yeah, you think so? You think the little like white area around it? New month, who dis? It's February. It's February. You changed the month. I did. I moved time. I manipulated time. While you're living one day, I'm living every day, every second. I manipulated time. Pine Sol will do that. Yeah. Oh, I need to get I gotta get a better clip system going. Yeah, I had that set up through Mix It Up Bot, and I still have to put it up. McForty, dude, you've won. Okay, so I can do this now. I can get my McForty, you've won. I'm going to reach out to you and make sure we get your order submitted. But we're also going to do a quick giveaway for everybody here. If you are here, please be sure to get ready because Gundy's about to go off. Gundy's about to pop off, and I'll tell you what it is that we're giving away in just a moment. So it should be added. I should have my, yep. I'll do it through, oh, hang on. Here we go. Get ready. We're going to give away a brand new item. Any second now. Thank you so much. The Gun Show. I'm ready. I can feel it. Exclamation mark. Wait. Alert on screen. Yeah, it actually worked. It actually worked. Join the next 60. Oh, type join. Join. Just join. Just type join. Just type join. What are you winning? I'll show you. Another Reina B. Another Reina B classic. Another certified Reina B banger. The 20 Turtle 5 sticker sheet collection. Can we once again give it up for Reina B, dude? Holy shit. You have all of our 20 Turtle 5 sticker collections and a Gundy and a little Boris Rizzleton. I didn't even see him down there at first. I was like, oh my God, and you get Boris. You're getting effectively, if I count this right, 8 stickers all in one. And Brave Sir Noah takes it home. What's up, dude? Congratulations. Oh, and the alerts are on screen. It looked a little scuffed, but at least it's working now, Raina. Thank you again for helping me with that. I know that was incredibly last minute, but we got there. Now that's value. That's 8 stickers for $10, and you just won it for free. So make sure you use that link. Make sure you redeem your Fourth Wall prize, and you can find your own sticker sheet here as well. There it is. Okay, and we got the notification that it worked. Vote free. Now that's value. Vote free. We also have tons of other stuff that Raina put in here, and I cannot believe the creativity and
Man Sage.
the great Frogman Sage presiding. Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir. Thank you, sir. Marge, thank you so much. For the 5. He says it as if he didn't take his art and just put it on a page. Well, okay, but you had the sense to put it all together. Dude, we've got freaking beanies in all your favorite types and colors. We've got pillowcases with the man himself. If you're down like that. 2 more hats, amazing holographic stickers with like the card border, which is amazing. Stuff that I just like, I feel like is, when I see it now, it makes sense. But before, I don't know why, I just couldn't get there. And I will say, now that we have the entire collection available, I think I'm going to retire the individual submissions. So now for a limited time, I'll probably take these down after today, but if you want the individual 20 Turtle 5 stickers before they're gone, you can still get them here on the sticker sheet, because I really love how this turned out, and it just matches the fourth wall and just the colors and everything. It's just like the water in the background. It's great. You also have the January sticker here as well, and then we'll be doing more giveaways from here, and for next week, which is another thing to talk about. For next week, I'm thinking, because this is the other part of my job. This is the other part of my job that I wanted to mention. The last day for my job that I'm currently at is on Monday. Damn, son, where'd you find this? Got to see every night drooling on my Shogun pillowcase. Listen, if you're down to clown, that's the item. That's the item for you. The Shogun pillowcase. Each side is cool. See, you guys even have the taglines ready to go for me. I should put those in. Put those in for the item description. Oh man. So dude. My last day from my job right now is on Monday. And you already know what goes on Monday, right? Pokemon on Monday. Pokemon on Monday. That's a Pokemon on Monday. Pokemon on Monday. Pokemon on Monday. Pokemon. Sorry. That was a little Vince coded. Sorry. We do Kaizo on Monday. Pokemondays. Yeah, we do Kaizo on Mondays, and I'm gonna bring this down just a scoosh. Just a scoosh. All right, we're good. My last day on work is Monday. We'll stream Monday night at our usual 7:00 time. And guys, I don't start my new job until the following Tuesday. That leaves me with a lot of time to hang out, go live, do a little marathon, see if we can actually beat the damn thing. This is the run. I think I'm going to do my best. I can't guarantee anything crazy like a 24-hour whatever marathon, but I think we do like a hybrid Kaizo go live marathon. Certain amount, limited cap each day, but just maximize the time off and hang out on Twitch. See if we can actually beat the challenge. You know what's crazy? I made this whole promo for my channel, and I didn't put, out of all of the stuff that we've done and everything that I put on there, I did not once mention Kaizo. Can you believe that? Check it out. I guess it's here, but
Pocket sand.
four years I've been doing Kaizo Ironmon, and I still don't know how my own microphone works. Thanks. Caught it this time. Not once did I mention it in that promo. Oh Lord, he muted. Yeah. So I think it's time. I think it's time we beat it. I think it's time we actually do the damn thing and beat Kaizo Ironmon once and for all. I have this whole screen for it. Dude, there's a timer. Oh, the timer ran out. Well, never mind. We have to beat it. We have to do it within the time limit, and we have to put Kaizo to bed once and for all. So I think next week would be really fun to kind of do like a mini marathon where like I just go live and I see how long it takes before either I beat it, I lose my mind, or we come up with a new game altogether. But I was thinking about it like, okay, I have like a week off in between my jobs, and what do I want to do? I would really like to stream, please. Yes, I would like to not have to worry about going to my day job and then coming home and doing all of the editing and stuff and rushing to get to stream time. And then I only really end up with like one day a week, and that's Monday nights to stream. So let's have some fun. Let's do some Kaizo stuff next week, huh? Let's do some Kaizo stuff, and let's design, let's figure out a new turt for 20 Turtle 6 for the month of Feb. I gotta get this sorted here. How does this look? Does this look good? You get the profile view, you get this the angle down, the top down here. The mic is close enough by you can hear me. Is that all good? Hurricane Tortiller. Yes. I also am the proud owner of a few magical objects you may have seen now here on the side. A one Toon Heart bottle cap, fucking bottle cap. You know, Momo Pugo. Momo Pugo. And how fucking cool. How fucking sick. It's him. It's him. Momo Pugo. The amazing hand-painted, handcrafted, I believe. Shitflest. Unreal. Unreal, man. So I got all these little friends here now. I got all these little buddies here. Whee! Whee, it spins. Whee! Shitflest! I know him. Those are dope. Yeah, Metalcore, it's good to see you. Hello, happy. Hello, hey, happy. Hello, hey, happy. It's good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Glad you made it. I got a new job, buddy. I kind of gave it away in the Discord status, but I haven't talked to you in a minute, and I just wanted to tell you I got a new job. We're gonna be moving. I'll tell you more offline, but it's so good to see you. We're kind of celebrating a whole bunch of stuff. That's big. That's big. That's big. And you know what? It's also hot. That's pretty big, but it's also pretty hot too. Of course, I'm happy for you, my dude. Yeah. Really pumped because I think it's going to do a lot for us in the short term and the long term for future projects and other things that would love to pick your brain about. Hot, big, hot, big, hot, big. Hot and also big, but in 2026 we are doing big and hot. So just want to clarify. They're two different things. You know, you come in, you say, I want it hot and big. You might get a couple of looks. You say, hey, Shogundi said big and hot. Now you're getting it. So yeah, we did January giveaway. We talked about the subscriber bonuses and benefits. We got the, we did, well, hang on, because we did a sticker sheet, but we didn't do the other one that I wanted to do. So tell you what, let's do the other one too while I'm thinking about it. It was giveaways plural after all. I gotta get better about the timing on that one. Type join to get in. Join. Go. 60 seconds. Get in. Doing the holographic show buddy. I gotta get the timing down on that one. So I'd be like, and go. We're giving away a holographic Shogundi with the Pokemon card border. Get your joins in the chat. Type join. It should just be join. I don't think you even have to do ! join. But we're giving away 2 items. 2 Reina B creations. The 20 Turtle 5 sticker sheet and the holographic Shogundi, which I love. I think you nailed it. And Marge gets it. Congrats, Marge. You've won. You're a winner. Very good. Okay. So we need to figure out what we want to do for February's turtle. And here was my thought. We have a fun challenge going on right now in Cartoonia where, we are, nice, very good. Congratulations. Ooh, okay, good. Making sure everything is working in the background. Yes. We have a pretty cool challenge going on right now in Cartoonia where I believe we are being asked to draw. We need to draw a coloring book for little Vincent in the events panel. Yeah. hosting a little Valentine's basket fundraiser and exceptional care for children event happening tomorrow. They have 46 kids in care, and we're creating a community coloring book featuring your black and white high quality drawings. If you draw a woodland animal with your heart incorporated into the design and DM it to Vince by tomorrow morning, we'll include it in the Valentine's Day gift baskets for these kids. And I just think that's the coolest shit ever. I am also going to grab their website while I'm thinking about it. Exceptional care for children. And this was, correct me if I'm wrong, this was brought up by one of the other community members. Was it Hillary or I'm terrible. I forget the name of the person who brought it to. Yeah, dude, Hillary Clinton's emails. Okay, brought it to Vince's attention. And if you want to check out their website, you can go and see that there. You know what I think we should do? I think it would be really sick to give back and actually draw something for exceptional care. Yeah, I think that would be sick. I think that would be really cool to do a drawing, and then we can send it over to Little Cartoon Therapy, and we can design it here live with you guys. What do you say? What do you think? Strawberry turd? Hey, there's an idea. I think it has to be, or what were the requirements? We needed to have it draw a black and white line art animal with a heart. Is that right? Exceptional care for children. Making sure I'm not missing anything else. Yeah, I think we should do that. I think that'd be really fun. Woodland critter with a heart featured. Okay, so it has to have some sort of heart. I mean, we could probably do a turtle, but that is also their mascot. So, black line art, white paper. Okay, so we'll tweak it from here. Is that too bright? Is that too much? Can we turn it down a little bit? There we go. Exceptional care for kids. Let's draw a woodland critter. And it's going to be for a coloring book. So I feel like you don't need too many details, but just enough to kind of, something nice. I sent a frog and a bear earlier. I'm working on a raccoon. Oh my gosh, you're already 3 in, Slick. That's so cool. And then when we do our turtle for February, we'll get caught up and we'll add everybody who's subscribed today. So then you're in for the February giveaway at the end of the month. And then pretty much all next week will be go time for Kaizo, and hopefully see a lot of you then as well. Just black line art for coloring book, forest critter with some type of heart. Okay, forest critter with some kind of heart. Now, question. If we draw, I think I already know the answer, but I'm just curious on the temperature in the room today. And thank you guys for being here. I know it's been kind of a weird, loosey-goosey, kind of just like me talking, just chatting kind of vibe. And it's been a lot of me, but I actually am really excited now to like sit down and draw and make something for the kids. So for Valentine's Day, when I was little, my grandma and I would always make chocolate-covered strawberries for my mom, and I don't know how you would do that for just line art. Okay. I'm getting the strawberries and the Valentines and the hearts and all that with plus a woodland critter. My question is, if I do this and we give it to Vincent, and then I use that for the subscriber, the February monthly, like if we do a turtle, right? And then we do a giveaway for it, and it goes up in my fourth wall shop. Is that morally bad or questionable at best? Does that make sense? I feel like I already know the answer, but I think maybe I feel like the two should be separate. Because originally I was like, oh, you know, it would be cool. We do the January giveaway, and then we draw the February turtle on stream, and then we give the drawing away, but then I do the subscribers as that drawing and then do a giveaway again later? Question mark. Questionable. Yeah, questionable. I thought so. The more I sat and the more I thought about it, I feel like if you have to question it, it's probably not good. If the answer isn't clear, all good, then I say wouldn't do it. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do two different drawings. I don't want this to be a weird thing that like, it's not about money or anything like that. It's just I don't think I would feel good using a drawing that I donated to then also put on a merch store item for purchase. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Let's make a different one. Okay. So, woodland creature with a heart, some strawberries. Yeah, that's valid. Let's do woodland creature. Okay. All right. Hang on. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I have an idea. We're actually going to grab the perfect reference for this. I'm going to send this to my Google Drive and then grab it really fast and show it on stream. Yeah. Download. We're going to put it in pictures. Salamander would be cool. I want to do something else, though. A woodland critter, I think, counts as a bird. I think a bird counts as a woodland critter. Oh, it's going to be so sick. It's going to be so sick if I pull this off. Photos? Bogos Minted? So this is actually a picture I took on my phone. And then what if we just do display capture? We do display capture, middle dis. This is actually a photo I took on my phone of a lovely little cardinal in a completely frozen tree. So what if we just zoom right in and we use this as our reference and we make this our little woodland critter, and we can kind of do it like with the heart theme. And yeah, I feel like that's pretty good, right? Now the problem is that I'm gonna have to keep over and over again, but that's fine. We'll be okay. Let the Cardinals sing Little Hearts. Now you're getting it, Enemy Mouse. Yes, it'll sing Little Hearts, and we'll add like a cute little expressive face on it. I think that's brilliant. I think that's perfect. So let's just get a couple things blocked out here. I'll give you my Shogundi process. So it's going to be kind of like this, and then get like a few of the little nubbins on the tree. Let's get that, like this, like that, like this, like that. Ooh, you know what I need? You know what I need, gang? I need my globe. I need my globe. I need my globe. I need a globe. It's dusty. It's covered in dust. It's a shame. It's a shame when your glove is covered in dust. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a great mood. I'm feeling extra silly today. Okay, so kind of the shape here is like ball. Like we have like a very big ball shape, and then it kind of comes down like this. So kind of like ball shape from branch, ball branch shape. And then the head kind of only comes up about like this high. There's really not a lot of a head space for this one. Not a lot of hedgewig on this one. You have the plumage up top, and then the face is like right out here. So you want like a like this. Let's actually bring the eraser in a little bit. And let's grab just a little bit more line weight here. So he's also kind of got this like furrowed brow visor thing going on. I've never really looked at cardinals for very long until just this moment, even when I took a picture of the thing. But he's kind of got this like, okay, well, that's just not at all what I wanted. Kind of got like this going on. And then what if we did, oh, and then, okay, here we go. Check this out. What if we did, he's like happy. He's like a happy little bird. How's that look? How's that looking so far? What if we like pull it down to like right about here? Is that working? So, because my other thought was to kind of get like kind of the heart shape going in here. So we do it kind of like that. Yeah, there you go. I can actually see it. And then, oh yeah, and then so like the tail itself is kind of down this way too. We do kind of have more of a prominent branch going on. Whoa. Pretty good. I love how fat fluffy raccoons are. Yeah. They're pretty chill. Little trash pandas are pretty chill. Okay. So we've got bird. Yeah, we kind of want like a little bit more definition. And then it's almost like that. So here's an interesting tactic I'm thinking about now. What if inside, right? So we can touch up the line art down here a little bit. Driver. Let me do a little bit of this. Clean up. It's all like frozen. What if I did? We can get the stick more prominent, like here. But since it's frozen, oops. 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 There we go. There we go. Now he's feeling more confident with the line art. Now he's putting the bold strokes down. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah. What do we think of that? Right? Doesn't have to be too advanced. Oh, the hearts. The hearts. The other little hearts. Okay. So hear me out. So he does this. It's pretty good. Big and hot strokes. That's one big hot bird, right? That's good. Not bad. I think we could probably do like a little bit more with the feather texture, but I kind of love like how quickly that came together. And just as a nice, as a bird. It's a nice little woodland creature. It's a bird, and it's got little hearts, and he's singing, and there's a heart on his chest. I was watching a documentary once about a city in Canada, like Vancouver, Toronto, that had a huge problem with raccoons. It's like Waddle says, there were just tons of them all over the place, living on people's roofs and trying to get into attics. They were all super fat because they they'd live off of garbage and fast food. Bunch of had diabetes, right? Yeah, because like nobody's checking the garbage for what the raccoons are eating, so they're just like eating human food like it's no problem. It look like music notes. Oh. How would I do that? It's a good idea. How would you do that? How would you make the hearts into music notes? Are you saying like do it like this? Are there like musical notes? Yeah. Yep, they are plentiful and cute. Oh, that's awesome. They have a similar problem in Gatlinburg, in Tennessee, where like you'll see they put up like signs and warnings and stuff all the time because black bears wander down from the mountains. And then you'll also notice too, like all of the trash cans have locks and like secure lids and stuff on them. Because they love breaking into that shit, and they're like drop bears where they just hang out in trees. And we did see them one time. I think our last time we went to Gatlinburg, they were just all like six, all just like hanging up on branches at this tree, all at the same time, just like resting. And they even go so far as to like in some of the hotels and areas where you can stay. They've like carved wooden black bears over the banisters and the railing and on the roofs and stuff to make it look like bears are already there to like trick them, because I guess like they're kind of territorial. But like larger, more dangerous raccoons. The Aussie drop bears are just a koala prank. Oh yeah. No way you have real drop bears. No, the idea of them dropping out of trees made me think of drop bears. Big overlap between the smartest bear and the dumbest humans. I believe that. Yeah. Didn't they have bears in circuses too for a long time? Or maybe they still do. Interesting. Gatlinburg is nice. I've been there a couple times. Yeah, that was like our couple's getaway every year for a couple of years. We really like getting up to Gatlinburg and just kind of fucking off in the mountains for a couple of days. And I think we've been 4 times now together since we've been together. We didn't get to go last year. That's what it was. I wanted to go last year, but it just didn't happen. I love this little bird. Oh, I forgot to mention too. If you are thank you. Thank you for posting in the self promo, Cody. I see that now. If you are a subscriber and you're in the sub club with the Discord, I put a discount code in there, which I will share later. I just want to make sure the subscribers have access to it first. So you have a special promo code for the shop that you can go and you can use that code whenever you go into checkout. That was the other thing I wanted to mention. Other perks and benefits. If you're a subscriber, you get discounts. Just saying. I'm trying to do a lot. I'm trying to do a lot with a little. I feel like Twitch kind of screws you guys over on the value of a Twitch sub, so I'm trying to add more value for you guys. I hope you like it. Okay. So I think we're pretty much there. All I would want to do with this, personally, besides take it home and raise it as one of my own, as one of my children, I feel like something akin to like it's got to have like those signature bird qualities, you know. And I wonder if there's like a better way to do this, but essentially what I want is like just a little bit more line art, you know, and give it like a little bit more texture. Just like that, almost like I don't know. There's also like some in the face here. Just like having a little bit more texture. What do we think, gang? Worse or better? Better or worse? Because I guess it's a coloring book, so like I don't want to put too many details on it. But I feel like it also can just be simple. Oh yeah, and then I can do like a couple lines through here. Actually, that kind of helped a lot. That actually helped a lot. Do we still think we want to fit in the heart notes? The like make the hearts into notes? You think that'll work? This exercise has been interesting for me because it emphasizes minimalism where I'd normally go nuts in all my texture work in the coloring phase. Your work truly, Slick, I think you're dead on. I think you've ascended into like the coloring and the texturing and like have explored that so well that like it's gotta be tough to come back to just like bare bones basic. Like that's I very much can see that for you as like now you're getting so much detail out of your work and that it's like you really have to scale it back. Bears used to be a part of circuses. Very sad how animals got trained. Yeah, true. I did similar for little texture. Oh, okay, good. So just like a little bit of just like line art can work here. But making mine is more simple for kids can color in the blanks themselves and with whatever details and colors they want. Yeah. I think we're there. I think if I actually only wanted to do one thing, I would probably just tighten up the eyes. Get a little more feathery detail up here. Okay, what I'd really like is to see how it looks. Just like a couple more lines. Let's go. Whoosh, whip. Shoop. Yeah, that's not bad. I love it. You know what? I think I'm gonna full send it like that. I'm going to copy and then can't have you seeing all the secrets here. I'm going to paste onto a blank white sheet. Paste. Oh no. That doesn't look good at all. Okay, what if we did this then? And then I just export it as is from here. Share, JPEG, picture, copy, drive, paste, artwork, save here. Let's call it, here, we can take down the middle dis here for a minute. Let's pull this up. Let's go to artwork. Let's say X Care color book Shogundi. So we're going to upload that. We're going to upload Bird. I'm going to download Bird. I'm going to re-upload Bird after I crop Bird. Save, and then edit. Crop. Save. Hell yeah. I'm going to send it to Little Vincent. Pictures. Nice. Okay. So that is done. And let's add another layer. Let's put February back on the board. Now let's draw a turt. Now let's draw a turt. Here we go. So kind of in the similar spirit, I think it would be cool to do one with like a heart or something cute. Oh, also ads. Also ads are coming back. God, has it really already been 2 hours? Jeez. Well, you know what to do. I don't have to remind you again. Get up, stretch, walk around, take some meds, drink some water, get some snacks, check on your pets, check on yourself. Do what you got to do. Do your shiny checks. Oh, God. That would be a horrible time for someone to get a shiny. I still have to figure that one out. We know if you get it, we get the VIP, though. This has been a blast. This has been so much fun. I've really just been like excited and wanting to sit down and stream forever. And what feels like forever. But the last 2 weeks have just blown by with such a force too. I really am I'm just so glad that like through it all we're still able to go live and do this and hang out. So once again, appreciate you guys being here and just letting me gush and share and draw and come back to what I feel like is, yeah, it's been a really big and hot couple of weeks and a full circle moment in a lot of really special serendipitous ways. To get to do this and to do more with like giveaways and I never really mentioned it earlier, but my plan, you know, for like any sort of contribution, you know, like we talked a lot about like subscriber benefits and bonuses. I also have the Ko-Fi. This is just an alternative. I'll just mention it once, you know. If you don't prefer putting your money through Twitch, get out of here, and you want to donate directly to me, and so the subscriber portion, we do the drawings, we have giveaways, and the revenue, I guess, from subscribing. That's so cute. The revenue from subscribing goes back into our ability to do giveaways, right? And I want to have the output from stream, or I guess I should say the support from stream gives us that ability to do giveaways for you guys. So the monthly giveaways, any sort of giveaway for any other event, giving away merch and things from the store, McForty as well. We will get you sorted. I promise I'll reach out and we'll get you set up with the January turt. But more so, if you feel like donating and supporting me directly, I'm going to be moving some things around because Ko-Fi is kind of also in line with the Throne link. And I put a ton of stuff on the Throne that is 100% totally not obligated. It's optional. It's just there as another fun way to, like, if you want to, you know, if you're a gift giver and you want to set up some stuff like that I could do for future streams, right? Supporting the Ko-Fi and the Throne are ways that will benefit me to put things back into the stream itself. Investing in the stream, I guess, is the better way to put it. And then we'll talk later about, you know, other ways to support. I think some level of commission work is probably in the near future. I don't want to spread myself too terribly thin, but my thought was like, right, like Twitch is one avenue, and whatever I make from Twitch, I do in giveaways. I get back to you guys. Ko-Fi and the Throne are more direct lines of support. Lets me put time and energy and value, money back into the stream and like upgrading certain pieces of tech, and we'll be able to refurnish and redo the whole streaming office on the other side. I'll do another section on the Throne just for that, but I wanted to mention it because I think I'm really figuring out the right ways to ask for support. And again, none of it is obligated, but if you do subscribe, I'd say you get the most bang for your buck directly, and then supporting through Ko-Fi or Throne goes straight to me, and thus I can put more into the stream, and the quality and the value, I think, of the entire experience goes up, so to speak. So let's draw a fun turt, and let's make our subscribers for the month of February's turts. And then I think we may do one more giveaway before the night's out. Yeah, I think one more giveaway would do it. Yeah, so that would be 3 giveaways and then our January winner, which is what I wanted to do today. So, oh, a nice clip too. 10 views on the clips leaderboard, by the way. Yeah, if you guys want to help out too with clipping, anything that I share online, for the rest of 2026, because we do have that big and hot bingo board. I really want to get back on a regular schedule for like sharing and posting content from stream. The best way I'm going to be able to do that is to get clips. And if you guys can help with that, we could even start doing clip leaderboard giveaways as well. Like whoever gets the, you know, the highest viewed clip, or, you know, whoever's the most clips of the year or something, right? I think that would be really cool. Because it also helps me bring more people in and grow our community that way, just from like short form content and doing clips and stuff. I should also mention too that I deleted my TikTok again. I am once again deleting TikTok just for my own personal reasons, but I don't particularly care to keep pumping content. It's not me. I'll be 100% real and honest. Shogundi Big and Hot is also going to be real. Shogundi Real and Honest 2026. I'm just not a TikTok guy. Don't worry. I'm scrolling enough for everyone. Raina, freaking shout out to you doing the Lord's work there, taking one for the team. I need to do that again too. It's not hitting the way that I feel like I can engage with like YouTube and Instagram. I've always kind of had. So like, who knows? Maybe that one will be next. I think I'm the most active on Instagram, and then like I'm fine posting clips to Instagram and then YouTube. I should be more on YouTube. I should be setting up videos and things more regularly there. But TikTok, I just can't get it. I don't get it. I just can't get into it. I don't know. It's like every time I go over there, I feel like I'm too old. I feel like I'm Unk. I feel like I'm like Unk plus over there. And it just, I'm not getting the vibe. I'm not getting the videos. I'll say that my algorithm did finally shift and I was getting more tabletop Magic the Gathering, like D&D and Pokemon cards and like pack openings and stuff. But like anything else, it's a wash. And I really just, I don't have enough time in the day or the energy to manage a third or fourth social media app. I just can't do it. That's just me. I can't. You can send me TikToks and I will open them and I will laugh and react accordingly. But managing a TikTok and trying to go in and tap into that, I know I probably should. I'm sure everybody worth their weight in salt online would tell you that's a really stupid idea and I should be engaging on TikTok as a platform, but fuck it, man. I can't do it. I downloaded the app because my sister would send me links all the time, and she's noticeably stopped recently. Paul Revere, but it's me in the Discord being like, so here's the TikTok of a hot dog. The hot dog TikTok is coming. I'm too old and the darkness finds me there. Yeah, I'm too old, I think. I'll just stick to my Instagram and my YouTubes and just hang out with you guys over here. I think that's good for me. That's good for me. I only ever look at YouTube for my algo-driven nonsense. Yeah, and I think my YouTube and my Instagram are fine-tuned. What do they say? Brick by brick, I built those algorithms, and I'm very happy with them. I think I'm more pleased with what my output is on there. And I guess I'm still on Twitter, but you don't really post clips from your stream on Twitter. I guess that's like not cool or not whatever the cool people on Twitter do. And then what does that even mean to be cool on Twitter? It just means you're an edgelord, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. All right. What do we think? Should I get another reference image going? I feel like that's probably for the best. What if we did a more what if we did like this guy? Here, open up the image in the new tab. Oh no. No, man, no. Hang on. We gotta get a bigger one than this. We gotta find a bigger one than this. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, he's so cute too. Oh, it's a baby. It's so cute. I'll show you what I'm looking at here in a second. Open link in new tab. Open image in new tab. Yeah. 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 Shelter. Pokey catch. Yep, it even delete stuff from my watch history. I don't want to see more, whatever that was. Small turt. What if a small turt was here with us? Is the small turt in the room with us? And I just get this crop down just a little bit. You bastard. Pokemon community game. You'll never understand me. I'll tell you what, actually. So we'll do turt. We'll do small turt. I gotta use the restroom. Use the restroom, but I'll leave you. I'll leave you with this. That's a humble beginning. It's a humble start. Oh, good night, buddy. Thanks again for all that you do. Thanks for being here. Oh, what the hell is this? What the hell is even that? I mean, it's kind of close. Actually, you know what it was? It was this. Now I know what it is. You know what we can do here too? Is this what you subscribe for? Ooh, get it, Turt. Enough of that. So we have cute little Turt. Now the shape here, we kind of need to lock in a little bit more like this, because it has more of like the head shape like that. And the nose is definitely more prominent too. Like it's kind of up here now that I'm looking at it. Kind of has more of like a lid, kind of like an eyelid, kind of like an eyelid situation going on. It's kind of more. Yeah, looking more like this, I think. I also feel like I'm kind of getting lost in the sauce here. And then you have like almost like this, right? So the shape is definitely the harder part here in the face to get down. I actually think we're kind of finding it as we go. Maybe we do some of this. And then we're actually going to shrink him down a little bit because we need some shell action. It's like right through here. Like right through here is where we got a little bit of shell action going on. Come back around like this. And the arm with claw going right over here. Ooh, and then we've got bottom shell, which is a really cool funky shape that I like. I kind of already know what I want to do with the subscriber names. Shall I do? Wait me, wait of me. Whoa, whoa. Like that. Let's get it on the face here. Let's get it on the face. Let's get a close up and closer look. And then even the under area here needs to be tightened up a bit. I think the most important thing now is just getting the eyes right. And then we've got sort of like a weird, like half eye. Hey, you know what? It's getting better. It's not bad. So we're definitely going for more like turtle realism on this one. But he's kind of cute. He's kind of cute. I also love that he's got like freaking big old dinosaur claws. That's kind of sick. Wouldn't you agree? All right. So we have a very lumpy looking turtle. And just going off of a reference, I think, is a good start. But I kind of feel like I'm getting lost in the sauce and I'm trying to just recreate the image. So now we take this, and then I think the best thing to do is just simplify it. So we just do a new layer over on top of it, and then try to find a way to simplify it and just make it a little bit less wobbly, a little bit less messy. What are we thinking? What are we feeling? There's probably a long stretch of silence in there where I was locked in and trying to trying to recreate this little creature. It was, you know what? It was long enough for the community game to hit. I think it's on a 15-minute timer. So what if we just simplify it? What if instead of all the other details here, let's bring this over. If instead of all the other details, what if we just put the shell underneath? All right. Better or worse? I know it's kind of a weird angle and also very oversimplified. But maybe if I can get a few more of the details in, like, I don't know. See where we're at. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, we're pretty much tapped. Yeah, it turns out not speaking and just focusing on drawing, not very good. Not very good. All right. Let me leave this up. Close a few other tabs. It seems that we are reaching the end here. So let me just get a few of these closed out. It was good. I was drawing too. Thanks, Enemy Mouse. I appreciate you. Yeah, I know it's not everybody's bag. I know not everybody is down to clown with the artwork, but you know, I feel like it goes back to the age old, right? It's you do what makes you happy. That's all that really matters. Oops. You do what you love, you don't ever work a day in your life. And I feel like that's really all I'm doing right now is just doing what I love. Just hanging out on Twitch, drawing, making some artwork, hanging out with friends. Let's get this tightened up a little bit. And then, you know what I could do actually? We give it the once over on the outline. So all I'm doing is just kind of thickening up the line weight. And then connecting a few of the other missing pieces. I think overall this is good. I'm just gonna, again, add another line around to help with the thickness. And then I think what I could do is rectangle, grab the whole thing, and then warp it a little bit. Because we actually want it to be more like the arm to be kind of more down and over. You see what I'm saying? Just a little bit more kind of planted. Actually, too, we know we actually really needed here. We needed a separation. Yeah, just a little bit of separation, I think, does a lot here for us. And then we can even do a little bit of the lineage underneath. And then my thought here was to leave the shell again open for names. For anyone who subscribes, we just want to make sure we're writing their name down. Ooh, you know what? I can redo that and get that a little bit better. Now that I'm looking at it, now that I'm thinking about it. What do we think? Little lumpy, little weird looking. Good to be in the roster for 20 Turtle 6. I think I definitely... You know what? Let's do one of these. And just kind of bring it around town a little bit. Oops. There it is. That's all it needed. Just a little touch up. Oh, that's so much better. Yeah, that one little bit actually did wonders. Yep. I can dig it. It's growing on me. Just had to get some of the proportions fixed. Let's get lines down here. I also kind of feel like the eyes, like we were going for realism before, like the way that they were like kind of half turned and pointed, but now I kind of feel like I just want them to be uniform. Yeah. Oops. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. He a little goofy. I like him. He a little goofy. I like him. I think that's a good February turt. Now, I want to duplicate. We'll name you Sketch. Oh, sorry. And then minimize, rename, line art. What we'll do from here is hue, saturation, and brightness. Change it to a little bit gray. But basically now I want to fill in like that. No. Leave it like that and then duplicate. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go down the list here. There's cute. Thank you. Thank you very much. Mouse, you were up first, so I'll give you the option. Otherwise, if you're not here, I'm just gonna try and go what I think your color would be based on your username or otherwise. Let's get an enemy mouse going. Enemy Mouso. If you have a color you would prefer, my friend, you let me know what you're feeling. Enemy mouse. How did I do this before? Orange, please, you got it. Do we just go... Oh. Well, that's one way to do it. Oh, I kind of like this. As an alternative. Okay. Pretty cool. Enemy mouse. You are on the board. Merge down. Uniform. Shrinkage. Get you in. Right, yeah. Okay. Up next, Toad Sparks, who I believe was here earlier, may have already gone to bed. However, I believe Toad Sparks is now blue. I could be horribly, horribly wrong and mistaken, but I think he's blue. I think he's a blue boy. So let's do blue. Oh, jeez. Let's do Toad Sparks. Toad Sparks adding. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. My bad. Right here. Toad Sparks. Here I add another layer. I do Clippy. I do Clippy and Slippy. Yeah, I think he's blue boy. I think that's a blue. Are you kidding me? Oh. Merge down. And then switch back to tapered. And then move it down. Yeah, like right about there. Toad Sparks, Enemy Mouse. We got Marge. Marge, I know, is purple. Marge is definitely purple. Ma'am Marge. Add a new layer. Going to clipping mask layer. Grabby the maximum purplage. Yeah, actually the clipping mask is really good for this. And it adds just another layer. I keep forgetting I'm on camera from above too, so you guys need to see what I'm doing. Merge down. Yeah. Shrink it dinky down. Add Marge. Okay. We've got Bow to the Beard. And last but certainly not least, Bad Street. Bow is red. I feel distinctly that Bow is a red username. Bow to the Beard. Bow from the Beard. Bow of the Beard. Bow to the Beard. Add a new layer. Clipping mask. Back to tapered liner, merge down. And then Bad Street is also blue, yes? Bad Street also blue, I believe. Oops. Bad Street also kind of rocking a blue. More layer. We go full tilt on the clipping mask line art color. Yep, that looks good to me. Merge down and switch back to tapered line and shrink and dink. Boom. Right there. Right where you belong. That's February, gang. That's everyone from February so far. Look, we got little turtles. Okay, it took us a minute to get there. We got there. We're good. We're also right at 3 hours, which is great. It's kind of the time that I had set before myself. So, all right, cool. I believe that'll do it for today. Yeah, we got our turts. We got February locked in. We did our January giveaways. McForty, thank you so much for being here. Enemy Mouse, thanks for drawing along with us. I know Slick was working on another drawing for tomorrow, which I'm looking forward to seeing. Metalcore, thank you for being here. Raina B, as always, thank you endlessly for everything that you have done for us. Go check out the merch store. Subscribers, get in that Discord and go check out the sub club because you got codes and things and promos and stuff. Any other like updates and events too? I kind of like to let the sub club know before the rest of the Discord finds out. Again, just another way for me to give back and give you guys more for subscribing. Amazing day, incredible day. I feel like I'm still missing like 3 or 4 things that I probably forgot about, but truthfully, I missed this. I miss doing this. I miss streaming. I miss going live and just hanging out. I know the artwork is a bit more slow and less exciting, but so many of you stayed, and that means the world to me. You could have been anywhere on Twitch. You could have done anything with your evening, and you chose to spend it here. So just want to say thanks. We'll play our outro. I do want to look for a buddy, a friend that may be streaming, and I'm going to go through my panel here and see who's live. I see, oh yeah, it's Thursday, Critical Role Day, huh? I see some friends. I see some more friends. Okay. I see, oh my gosh. Do we raid the man himself? What's the man himself doing? Oh, okay. Did I get a raid message set up? We should do a raid. We should do a proper raid message. Let's make a new, or rather, here, I'll tell you what I'll do. Copy button, paste button, edit appearance. We're going to do this in real time. Raid out. And then we're going to say, let's do this. Let's do Shogundi coming in big hot raid. Save, okay. And then we're going to change the trigger to be raid. And then we're going to copy this button and then also make a raid. We'll just call it that for now. Trigger. We'll do raid 2. Settings. Let's do. So one will be here. Freak, so good to see you. And then Shogundi raid, and then we'll do like the raid, Twitch raid, Wowie, and I don't know, what is it? Didn't they do? No, didn't they do one that was like no, wait, didn't they do, don't they have like Pot Friend? Don't they have Pot Friend? Did they get rid of it? No. Hang on. Didn't they have another one that was really fun? I think Pot Friend got removed. No, that's terrible. That's just awful. Nothing is sacred anymore on this channel, on this in this world. Global emotes. Okay. Well, what are the other global emotes that we have? I want to use ones that everybody can use is the goal here. All right, let's do Sing's note. And then we'll use this for our raid. Save. Okay. Save. So now we have raid and raid 2. So yeah, you can do, if you're subscribed, come in, Shogundi coming in, big hot raid, raid 2, just Shogundi raid, and there's a couple of freebies in there. So I'm going to play our little dealio here. I'm going to play our promo, and then I think we're going to go raid Mike Bliss. He's awesome. And again, I mentioned at the top, but got to hang out with him and Raina this past weekend, and kind of just wish we got to do it every weekend, all the time. Really great. So I'll queue up the raid after about a minute from the promo, and then I'll send you over there. Get your raid messages going. Y'all be good, be safe, be kind, be nice to our friend. Okay. I will see you guys on Monday for more Kaizo, and then probably what will be next week is going to be like a light, like mini marathon, since I will be, I'll have a week off in between jobs. So thanks again for being here, and I'll see you then.